you're going to grind up some burgers.
Yes, I am.
Uh-huh.
So we want the meat to be a little bit frozen, but not too frozen.
Okay.
Yeah, when the meat and the fat is cold, you get a much better grind out of it.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna cut up all this meat. It's gonna be about 80% lean meat and about 20% fat.
Okay.
That's gonna give us a good mix of juiciness, but still meatiness as well.
Okay. So are you doing this every day for your burgers, or is it like, do you do this every 2 days?
Every 2 days.
Every 2
Every
days
2 days we grind the meat every 2 days. We bake the buns every single day.
Wow.
Every part of everything that we do here, we're making in-house as well. So
Every part.
every part, from grinding the meat, making the mayonnaise for the sauce.
Yeah. And what about like sourcing meats and stuff like that? I know you were doing some, like a lot of local as well.
Yeah, we're sourcing a lot of local meats. I'm working with a friend of mine named Kai, who's a butcher who owns a place called The Butcher Shop in Langley.
Okay.
And we're going to be supporting him. He's going to be providing a lot of meats with us. He's got his own farm there in Langley where he raises his own animals.
Yeah. Tell me why you chose to go this route versus the route more places are operating. And like, why did you choose this for Mission as well?
I go to a restaurant, I expect homemade food. I want homemade food. Like if I'm just getting a burger patty that's like already from a store or already frozen or something coming in, it's like I might as well just buy that at home and prepare it myself for what it costs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's the joy of the craft of it. I mean, like, I became a chef because I love cooking. I love the craft of cooking. I love preparing food. I love making bread and cutting onions and just like anything that you can think of, right? Braising meat or doing anything that you can think of. I enjoy the craft of cooking, and I would get no real joy out of opening bags all day long and just throwing a burger patty on the thing. And it's like, and you know, Mission needs that, and every community needs a place where they can get, and like my thought is, even if it's simple food like a hamburger or a chicken sandwich or French fries or something like that, you can make it really special. You can make it really delicious. It doesn't have to be like fancy particularly, but it just using good quality ingredients and making it from scratch. You know the quality is going to be immensely better. Really, we saw a market, like when we opened up Sunflower Cafe in Maple Ridge too, we saw a market. There wasn't a lot of places in the Maple Ridge and Mission area that were doing what I wanted to do, what we wanted to do. And you know, I think out of respect for the guests that come into the restaurant, you want to have proper homemade food, you know? So you can see when the meat's a little bit frozen how it is now. It's just coming through this grinder. Like, we're gonna actually grind this 2 times on the largest die. So we're gonna create the perfect grind here.
How's the community responded to what you're doing?
Really great, actually. It's been really good. We have right now like 4.9 stars on Google, which is shows that the guests have been loving it. And you know, when I'm going around in the restaurant, the feedback that I've been getting from the people in the restaurant is that, you know, they're really happy that that we're here. They're happy that we took over the space, that it was us to do that. Because it had been such an institution here for so many years, they wanted to make sure that the people who come in, you know, respect what the place was and continue it on and elevate it even further.
So would you say you're a place that, I know you're more fine dining, or would you say that right? Or is it a place where, you know, on a Friday night, Thursday night, Saturday night, you know, a family could come, or like a guy can bring his wife and come and have a nice dinner? Like,
definitely.
What are you catering to, Chris?
It is more of the fine dining sort of end, but it's still really approachable food. It might be a bit more of a fine dining situation when you're coming for dinner, but still it's pretty affordable and pretty approachable. And then if you're coming for lunch or brunch, that's probably the better time to be bringing the kids, bringing the family. You know, you come for brunch, you can have you know, homemade pancakes and bacon and eggs and French toast and the stuff that, you know, things like that your kids are gonna like, and you come and have like a hamburger, or you come and have like a fried chicken sandwich or something like that. For dinner, it's not especially a super kid friendly place. Like we don't have a kids menu per se. Definitely families and children are welcome as well. My suggestion would be, if you want to bring your family, probably brunch or lunch is a little bit more accessible.
That sounds awesome. So this is the new date spot in Mission then.
When my wife wants to go out, the times that I'm not working, this is where she wants to go.
And you're like, I don't want to go back there, please. No, I'm trying to get away for a little bit.
We usually have brunch here every week, my wife and I, but yeah.
What's the difference between the lodge versus the cafe in Maple Ridge?
The cafe is much more French influence. It's pretty squarely French influence, like Pacific Northwest fine dining. The lodge is a little bit more Eastern European influence, but it's also, our goal is to try to redefine Canadian food here at the Lodge, the east coast of Canada, but we're also more of a place, especially for lunch and brunch, more of a place for families to come, more of a place for the community to gather around on the patio and stuff like that in the summertime, whereas the cafe is more of a, I believe, like a destination type restaurant to sit and eat on the farm there, and with the more French inspired fine dining. And the cafe is only open for dinner, and there's a lot of focus on tasting menus. And
so you've really embraced the two communities of Mission and Maple Ridge, which they're close, they're great communities, but they're often also growing communities. So why did you choose to embrace these communities so much?
Personally, I grew up in a small community in Saskatchewan.
Yep.
So I love small communities. I'd lived for the past 20 years in large cities, but I kind of wanted to go back to that. I'm starting a family now. I got married. I'm having a baby in June. Thank you. Yep. So this is a great place to raise a family. It's like the cost of living, the cost of housing, everything is more affordable. The transportation times are better. The traffic is better. Clean air, the access to nature. From where I live right in Wannick, in the middle between Maple Ridge and Mission. Okay. And for me, it's like within 15 minutes, there's 3 lakes that are great for swimming in, countless hiking trails, views of the mountains from my property. And it's just like, you don't get any of that stuff in Vancouver, you know? Like, you're lucky to get a 2-bedroom apartment for what we pay for a house kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that's right. So how big do you make your burger patties?
6 ounces.
6 ounces? Nice.
Yeah, 6 ounces. A nice, good size. One thing that always I wanted to find myself as a chef is like generosity. You know, our prices aren't what you'd call cheap, but the quality and the portion that you get is going to be worth it for sure in my eyes. We never want to be cheap with people. We're giving you, you know, a good amount of beef. We're giving you a good amount of bacon. We're giving you a good amount of fries with your burger. Awesome. When you come for dinner, you have a steak. We're giving you a good amount of everything, a good amount of sauce on the plate. And like, we never want to take our guests for granted. We know that the reason we're here is because they come and support us. We hear from a lot of people, oh, before you guys came, we had to drive downtown to get food like that, right? Yeah. And they're grateful for us to be able to provide something like this and save them on the journey, you know? Yeah. So, and as we come, I think more and more people are going to come too. More and more chefs are going to want to come out here because they understand the lifestyle and the affordability and the kindness of the people and access to the nature and stuff like that. And I think it's great. This is Chef Justice. He's the chef de cuisine at Sunflower Lodge here. He's going to take you through the baking of our brioche burger buns here. Okay.
Alrighty, yeah. So all of our bread doughs we bulk ferment overnight in the fridge. So the end of dinner service last night, I made burger buns and our baguette buns. Yeah. And then we let it ferment overnight to build more flavor, get more of the yeast in there.
So this is your burger bun, and it's a brioche bun?
Yeah, brioche burger bun. Yeah. So it's nice, it's soft, it has a nice structure. It doesn't like fall apart when you're eating your burger.
Yeah. And so you will do this every day for your buns for the next day?
Yeah. Yeah, every day. I get in with Chris every day here. It's about 9 o'clock for lunches. Okay. If we're doing brunch on the weekends, I'm here at 8. Yeah. And then I usually leave here between 9 and 11:30 at night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, long hours. I mean, I love what I do. Yeah. So for me, like, I come in, I get to have fun. I work with really good people. Like me, Chris, and Matt have worked together for 5 years now.
That's amazing.
So we, you know, those guys are my brothers. We get to come in, have fun together, cook really good food for really nice people. So half the time it doesn't feel like work for me.
I mean, you're making buns for your burgers. To me, that is like such a hyper-intensive process. Why do you choose to make everything yourself? Because it is definitely a ton more work.
I don't believe in taking a half measure. If I'm doing a job, I'm going to see that job the whole way through from start to finish. Okay. And I look at food the exact same way.
Amazing.
There's no way that I'm going to, you know, take all the effort, get in like, you know, brisket and chuck and grind it ourselves and process that all. I'm not going to go through that whole process and then give them a bun that's subpar.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the first of the year. This is going to be a wild spring salmon. The plan for this is going to be to make smoked salmon for our brunch.
Look at that fish.
This is step one. Yeah, like that's our commitment to quality. Even when you get we do smoked salmon eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
So your smoked salmon eggs Benedict starts from here. local wild spring salmon, which, you know, anyone who knows British Columbia, this is one of the prides
this is
of British Columbia, is the beautiful salmon that we will butcher, we'll cure it, we'll smoke it.
You must be, like you said, you're constantly thinking about food, because your menu is not set. It will change with the seasons.
Yes, some items will and some items won't.
Okay,
like
yep.
Something like, we're gonna have eggs Benedict for brunch. We're gonna have pancakes. We're gonna have a burger for lunch. We're gonna have certain things like that. But then dinner is really where it's changing very, very often.
Okay. Yeah, this is incredible. You're filleting the whole fish right in front of us.
That's just an absolutely stunning salmon here.
Yeah.
We'll use every part of it as well.
Really?
I'll scrape along the bones here, and we can make a salmon tartare with that.
Yeah.
I'll make a little broth with the bones in the head.
Yeah.
So we have, you can see that super, super natural color. It's not that artificial color that you get from some places, right? This is a beautiful wild caught fish. Yeah, first I'm gonna cure it. I'll show you that process in just a moment here. I'm gonna cure it. We're gonna cure it overnight, and then we're gonna wash the cure off. Then we're gonna let it dry overnight one more time.
Okay.
And then the next day, then we're gonna smoke it. Then we're gonna slice it and put that on our eggs Benedict.
So yeah, you're coming here for brunch. You're getting freshly smoked, cured salmon that's local, that is all done in-house, and it's just one small piece of the puzzle of your dish.
And
all pieces of that puzzle of the dish were all put together here.
So this is just a mix of salt, brown sugar, and some juniper and coriander seeds.
Yep.
The bellies, we will candy the bellies as well, so we'll pack them in a similar cure.
Yeah.
And we'll candy and smoke those and use those on a separate dish. I'll make some soup out of these and a tartare with the meat on here.
Nice.
Definitely going to waste nothing.
So when you smoke it, how long does it smoke for?
1 hour.
An hour?
An hour, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, we always go by the idea that, like, good food comes from good food.
Yep.
And it's going to be hard to make good food if you don't have good products to start with. You know, the quality of the products is going to be...
I don't think people realize this is the process that goes into the food that they're getting, and that's why you're different from a different place.
Exactly, and that is also why it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Is, you know, it takes the time and it takes the effort and it takes the money to invest in the equipment and the resources and the staff in order to be able to do those things.
Yeah.
But for me, if you're paying $3-4 more for your lunch, you know, to me, it's easily worth it. Definitely.
And that's why we wanted to do this, is to highlight what differentiates the product and the experience of what you're putting together, right? So that's awesome.
Great.
Thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for coming out. Sunflower Lodge in Mission and Sunflower Cafe in Wannock, Maple Ridge.
It's awesome. I love it.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.